Hey everybody, so today we're going to talk about how to print with PETG. So PETG is one of the more popular materials that is used in 3D printing anymore, mainly because it's relatively low cost. It has about the same durability as ABS, but it's almost about as easy to print with as PLA, though not quite. It has its own challenges attached to it. So the first thing with PETG is, as I said, it is as durable, mechanically durable as ABS, give or take. But it is more thermally resistant than PLA. It will not melt inside of a hot car, but it may possibly start to get soft and to deform a little bit inside of a hot car in Arizona. So be aware of that. You can make most cup holders and phone stands and that kind of thing out of PETG and have it be reliable, but if it's going to be in a super hot ambient temperature, it doesn't always hold up perfectly to that. So do be aware of that. As far as printing with PETG, one of the most common concerns that people have with it is that it has a lot of stringing inside of overhangs and moving from tower to tower. Most of the time this is because either your PETG is wet or you don't have your retraction settings tuned just right. Make sure that your temperature is high, about 235 or 245, somewhere in that range. Make sure that your retraction moves are quick, so like 90 millimeters per second minimum. And make sure that your retraction is, well, equivalent to your printer, depending on what you're using, a Bowden or a direct drive. Those are the main kind of settings to help eliminate stringing. What problem people generally end up having when they're working with it as far as strength is how well do the layers adhere. People will either have PETG have interlayer adhesion that's great or terrible. The reason that causes that to flip one direction or the other is your cooling fan turned on? If you are using your cooling fan, very often the layers will not stick together very well and you'll end up with a real brittle kind of part, kind of like this one. So make sure that your cooling fan is almost at 50% or less. You need to use it a little bit for overhangs, but you do not need to use it all the time, and you do not need to use it full bore if you want good interlayer adhesion. Those are the kind of core things to be aware of. As far as bed materials, works well with PEI sheets, works well with glass beds. Make sure that your glass bed is very clean. A lot of people like to wash with alcohol. I recommend to just underneath tap water and rub it with your bare hand until you feel the glass start to get a little bit tacky. That will create a good stick. You can even wash your bed in like a dishwasher and that will work pretty well also. So that's pretty much PETG. Good durable material, pretty good thermal resistance. Just make sure that your cooling fan isn't turned on so that the layers stick together well, and make sure that your retraction moves are all tuned and quick so that you don't have much stringing. Hopefully that helps you. Have a great day.